Welcome to Castin Cajun. We're your hosts, Tony Fontenot
and Beau Grafton.
We're here at Bob's Bayou Black Marina in Gibson, Louisiana. And I know you're thinking they must be after bass, sockeye, or perch.
Not today, guys. We're chasing an elusive, prehistoric choupic.
We'll be jug lining, and our guests are Travis Berger and Lil Beau.
So stay tuned for an exciting half hour, Castin Cajun.
Growing up, I used to always watch Tony on HTV at first, and then now he's moved to his own show, Castin Cajun, but yet I've never seen him go after choupic. So we got to talk and we said, let's go out to a choupic trip and show people what a good Cajun meal is like. This is what we call lazy man's fishing. You know, you at the camp, you go throughout a few jug lines, 20, 30, minutes you want. Go back to the camp, do a little cooking, play a little cards, go check it 2 hours later, and you got supper for the night. Catch catfish, choupic. We've even caught redfish on jug lines before.
So what are we going to do with the crawfish, Beau?
Put it on a jug line, and when it comes, and when the choupic come eat them, when they take a bite, they don't see the noodle at the top, and when they take a bite, it goes under, and when you see it, you know, and you go grab it.
And then you have a fish?
Yeah. Big choupic.
I recorded John.
Ah, shoot, crawfish came off.
I don't know what he's doing, but I ain't never lost a crawfish like that.
Ah, it's two, that ain't nothing.
Two more.
I think he needs another beer.
Two more than me.
This is too big.
Get us a little closer to the bank, Tony.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Your crawfish flew off, too. I saw it hit the water over there.
Tony, you're so far from the bank, I'm having to sling
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Can't be
I'm trying
Travis.
to sling it all the way to the bank.
It's got to be my
Get
fault.
closer, dude. Closer, closer,
Oh, closer than this?
This one has a broken claw.
All right.
Future host of Castin Cajun.
Well, you told me. You might be better than me right now, but whenever I get your age, I'm going to be better than you. And froggy.
We forgot Little Beau's snack, so we're heading back. We're kind of checking them on the way back. They got one that kind of snugged up in the grass, so choupic will grab them, and then they come up under the grass. So hopefully we got one on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Choupic. Nice one, Beau.
That's what I'm talking about, Tony, right here. Big boy.
Big boy.
What are y'all doing?
Hey, get out from under that coat, boy.
Oh, this one a big choupic. Look how big it is.
Oh, yeah,
So we're
boy.
gonna get that
What?
stuff.
Nice choupic.
We still got room for ice in that other cooler.
Try to traumatize them as little as possible. Choupic, also called a bowfin or a grinnell in North Louisiana, that's what they call them. The main thing is to keep them alive. So Travis is putting ice in here. We got Mr. Bubbles. When we get back, we'll show you how to fry them up. So the main thing is not to stress them out. You throw them in a 5-gallon bucket where they don't have a lot of room, they'll get all stressed out. But you put them in here and close the lid, and some nice water in there with some air, they'll be fine.
That was a beautiful choupic. You saw how dark he was? Beautiful color because the water's so clear. Can't wait to eat him.
Plenty more to come. I got a good feeling about today.
So today is the first nice spring day we've had in a while. We went choupicking or jug lining out of Bob's Bayou Black Marina. And we went to Bay Wallace.
Today we fishing Bay Wallace, which is right outside of Bayou Black. We do a lot of choupicking in the swamps around here and other lakes, but if you want to catch the big choupic, you need to go to Bayou Black. In that area, they got the biggest choupic around, and this time of the year is the best. Early March all the way to May is good.
We got Little Beau with us today, and of course, Little Beau is always fun to take. he's a great time. He has a great time, and he's always so energetic. And the first line we get to, he catches a catfish and a choupic.
Yeah, he's on for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Get him, Bo.
Go fast.
Get him, little Bo. Get him, boy.
2 of them. Oh, a catfish and a choupic, a double.
All right,
Bo.
Oh, yeah. We got to get a picture. You got to pull him out. We got a picture.
Hey, boy, I ain't never seen that.
All right, boy. Look at that.
No, I'm going to do it.
All right.
It's me.
All right.
Because I'm the one who caught it.
All right.
All right, hang on. Uh-oh.
Like your camera angle like that.
That's a pretty one, boy. Ooh, that's green.
Let's see.
We always worried about him falling in, but he's fallen in before, and we never had any problems with that. So we got a life jacket on him today. Pretty boy.
Oh, all my years, I ain't never caught a catfish and a choupic on the same jug line.
Yep. Nice.
Let me eat the catfish.
Heck
Oh,
yeah,
no,
boy.
they sticky.
Easy.
Yeah, when you see us trout fishing and throwing the catfish back, that's those hardheads.
Dad, you know.
These are delicious. These are blue
Bluefin
cats,
cat.
and you can tell the hardhead doesn't have this fin underneath here, and he's shaped a little different. His
Yeah.
head, no, looks different. What you got to say, little boy? What you asking your dad?
I was asking him about why he got the net, Dad.
Why I got the net?
Yeah.
Oh, to make sure. He didn't want to make sure we didn't lose
Why
it.
his dad was down his shoe picking ability. He didn't need the net.
What
Normally,
is it?
whenever you pull up to the jug line and you see grass on top of it, it means that the jug line is already going underwater, and it's going under the grass. So you see that the grass is still on top of the jug line. That's a sure sign that they got a fish on it.
Good deal.
Yeah, get it, Bobo. Hopefully it's got one on it still. Might have a gator on it.
Oh, grab it.
Oh, nice, you pick. Yeah.
Good job.
I thought it was screaming.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the green in his
Look at the pretty
fin.
green on his fin.
Travis was saying that shows that he's still a juvenile.
Yeah, he's
Wait, get ready to break. If you notice the big ones we caught, they don't have them on.
Yeah.
That's why they got a 16-inch size limit on
Oh, cool.
choupic.
Everyone we got so far is over 16 without
yeah.
even having to measure.
First, you need just a basic pool noodle. You can get at Walmart, any dollar store around. You take your pieces, you cut them about 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches. Then you're gonna take you some black tarred string. Thinner and stronger is better for you. What I do is I normally go, about 6 foot. You can take a little extra, about 2 foot more, so it gives you about 8 foot. All right, once you got it through your noodle, you want to bring it back around. Kind of get it in the center. You can be tying this to a regular knot. You can always go another 1 or 2 times more. You don't have to be nothing pretty or special, just as long as it holds. Okay, the next part you're gonna do once you got your jug line tied is adding your weight. So you're gonna tie your weight on the bottom. Same thing, just any old knot will do, just something will hold. Okay, the next part is getting a hook to put on your jug line. I like to use either number 4 or number 5 circle hook. And then the next is your depth selection on the jug line. You don't want it way to the bottom where it's just clanking on the weight and it's sitting in the mud, and you don't want it real close to the top where it's right under the jug and it's gonna get caught up in any trash at the top of the water. I take my string, I double it up, slide it through the eye of the hook, and you come back through with your hook. You tighten it up. Once you got it tight and you see if that's the right depth you want, that one's actually a little low, so I can still take it. Right now, before I actually tied it and adjust it, now I'm ready. So I take my hook with the string, go through and leave a little bit of where it hangs for you, about 3 to 6 inches off of your main line. That way your weight's going to be sitting on the bottom, your cart's going to be on top, and this is going to be going with the current or the tide or water movement, whatever you have going for you. And this gets the bait held up in the water where the shoe pick or catfish can find it easier.
Choupique! Woo! Just in time. Catch and release. Into the boat.
That's how you like it.
That's it. Man, those are going to be delicious. They're all just the perfect size. Perfect size. Tender, sweet.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
I guess I've been doing a lot of shoe picking since I was probably 6, 7 years old. We used to always bring jug lines with us whenever we go perch and sac-a-lait fishing. We'd throw them out, try to catch some catfish, and shoe pick while we were doing regular rod and reel fishing. Over the years, jug lines seem to be the easiest way. It's a good time. You bring your friends to the camp, go throw out a bunch of jug lines, do a little cooking, play a little cards, go check them every 2 hours. And today we've targeted shoe pick, which we normally go after catfish, but we were going for shoe pick with some fresh crawfish.
Oh, there's a shoe pick. Look at him. Whoa, whoa. In the boat. In the boat.
Hey. I was just sitting there.
He was coming, Boo. He was coming. He was just sitting up above the water. I mean, right below the surface.
I bet you this one will go up slow.
Nice one, boys. Nice one. Nice one. That's the bubbles.
Let me see if I see the fish first. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Watch him. You'll be able to see him, Scott. See him?
Can I get him?
We're close. We're close. Hang on.
Whoa.
He's wrapped around something down. He's wrapped around. So I don't want to pull him off. There he goes. Now we got him. Yeah, I didn't want to pull while he was wrapped around that branch and let him get off.
Hey, little boat, this is fun?
Heck yeah, baby.
You got the next one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that one was kind of hard to get, little boy. I would have let you get it.
Well, what do you do if you want to catch, like alligator gar or something like that?
Well, for alligator gars, we use kind of the same setup, except we don't have a weight on the bottom, and we put the hook considerably higher, closer to the float. And what you do is you put a piece of cut mullet or cut perch where it just sits right on top of the water next to the jug, because they'll start floating eventually. And alligator gars, they'll feed on the top, and they get that cut bait, and then once you get them hooked, I mean, it's a lot more excitement with the jugs. They go side to side, underwater for 2-3 minutes at a time, pop back up. But it's definitely fun.
I might have a fish on right there, Bubble.
People, they use that. That's how they do.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Right, Bo. Oh, you
He's
got
right.
a
You want it? You want it?
Get him in the boat,
in the
baby.
boat, baby.
Get the next one, Bubba. All right, baby.
Yeah, this one's empty, Bo.
What I told you about this spot, bruh?
It's a spot, baby.
This is fun, huh, little Bo?
Whoa! Tried to escape.
They strong.
Oh, they
boy.
strong.
Strong.
He's over 16.
Yeah.
He's probably 18.
Almost 20.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, right at 20.
Yeah. Whoa, hey, see, he's bad.
I
I'm
hope
telling
you got that.
He'd be damaged.
Get back in
You
the
should have turned the lid the other way when we put it in the boat. I was fishing pointer shell one time, had a box of fish, and I caught the biggest flounder I ever caught in my life. Looked like the lid on that deal there. I put it in the ice chest. I opened the ice chest for something else after it, jumped out and went overboard.
See that? Alligator teeth. The alligators see these moving. They know they got a fish on it, so they'll go bite into the jug lines, drag them up, and then hopefully the fish gets wrapped around something where they could eat the fish off.
Yeah.
I'm in a good spot for you, Boo? Miss him? You got one.
Oh, yeah.
Right, another one.
Oh, that's a big one. Good job, Travis. Oh, yeah, boy.
It's a good day for... It's not a good day for being a shoe pig.
Oh, yeah.
And
Pretty one. Tony, you just kind of swoop them in. You don't have
Move
to
him,
take...
throw him right there. Move.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Oh.
In the boat, Tony.
Oh.
Get him in. There you go. Look now. Good one, boy.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Number 1.
Choupique, baby. Woo!
Oh, there's one, Bo. There's one.
When you grab it, get it in the boat, though.
I will drop it as soon
And
as
look,
I
he
get
may
it.
be wrapped around something, so you may have to get him loose. Look at that moving. He's wrapped on something, Tony, so you're going to have to kind of jiggle him loose. Get him in the boat, Tony.
He's in the boat.
There you
He's
go,
in the
boy.
boat. Another
He's in the
Choupique.
boat,
He's
baby.
in the boat, baby.
That's a pretty one.
That's the way they have them. And they have
Fresh hook.
sharp teeth that will cut you. Choupique,
Look, Tony.
bowfin, cypress trout.
Oh, that's a pretty one. Look at the green on his
Yeah,
fins.
look at the green on his fins.
Dump all those jugs out. Just leave them on the ground. Put them in that bucket and just kind of keep dipping them every now and then.
I'll wet it first.
All right, guys, so now we're getting ready to clean the choupique and eat them. One thing most important is you want to clean them while they're live. This one's got some features that we wanted to point out. Number one, it's got these green fins and the specks on the belly. This can, is supposedly a juvenile under 5 years old. They can't breed, but he is over 16 inches, which is the size limit. One thing you'll also want to note is they have a closed season in April and May because that's the time when they breed and there's a large demand for the roe. So any of y'all that are squeamish, turn your head. You can tell he's alive. This is what we call mechanical anesthesia. Some people like to use electric knife.
But Bo being a surgeon, he's used to using a straight blade.
Now, anybody who doesn't think that's a pretty slab of meat, nice.
You always want to eat Choupique fresh. About the only way you can freeze them, they're good to make patties, like you do with crab patties or shrimp patties. And then you can spread them out on wax paper, let them dry. Let them freeze, and then put them in a Ziploc bag. Take them out and fry them. So we're gonna just cut them in little pieces. Put them in ice water with a little vinegar to firm them up.
That's important too. If you want to keep it very long, you can put it in about 1 part vinegar to 2 parts water, and that keeps them firm. I've actually kept them overnight like that, and as long as you clean them fresh, they'll stay pretty good. We got our assembly line going, and I know I can smell the grease, so they're getting ready. I like to cut it in small, about 1-inch pieces. It's amazing how much one choupique will feed. Usually if we had one choupique, I got 5 people in the family, and it'll feed everybody.
So what we're doing is putting the fish in the ice water and vinegar, and then dropping them in egg wash.
Egg wash is usually just take a couple of eggs, crack them in a pan, kind of scramble them up. I usually put some milk in there. I'm pretty sure that's not what my wife does. And what she does with the flour, she uses 1 part of Zatarain's Crispy Southern and then 1 part flour. Because the Crispy Southern is great, but it's really salty. So if you eat too much, you'll be swole up the next day.
Cook it between 360 and 400 degrees.
It's like frying chicken, huh?
Yes, sir.
So growing up in North Louisiana, we always used to catch grinnell is what we called them, and we'd throw them back. But living down here, we've learned that choupique are one of the best eating fish out there. Cook them fresh, very little fishy taste at all, and they are delicious. You want some, Tony?
Absolutely. I'm going to try the tartar sauce. You hit the remoulade. Sauceable.
Well, guys, we had a great day jug lining for choupique.
As always, want to give a special thanks to our veterans and our active troops. Love you, appreciate all you do for us. Travis, as always, it's a pleasure.
Thank you, Tony.
Lil Beau, it's always fun fishing with you. Until next time,
Keep on casting.
Boudreaux walks into the dentist's office and says, "Doc, how much you charge to pull a tooth?" Doc says, "With gas, $75. Boudreaux says, "Oh, man, that's way too high." He said, "How about if you take that hypodermic needle there and you just stick around some of that numbing medicine and then pull a tooth?" Doc said, "Well, local anesthesia, no gas, $50. Buddha said, oh man, that's still way, way too much. He said, how about if you just grab that tooth with some pliers and yank it out of there? Doc's getting aggravated. He says, for that, I'll charge $5. So he calls his wife, hey, Marie, come over here and get in the chair.